and welcome to a flow. What you'll need for this class is going to be a yoga mat and a block. With that being said, let's get started. Go ahead and find yourself first resting in a child's pose. And that can be supported or unsupported. Your choice. Whatever feels good in your body. I'm going to start with my knees together, unsupported. So that means my chest just resting towards my thighs, my forehead down towards the ground, my hips towards my heels. Allow the body to be heavy. You can drum through the fingers, wiggle through the toes, anything you need to get out the extra energy. Bring to mind an intention that you have for this practice. Or maybe your intention is to not have an intention, just to be. And as you feel ready, begin to roll the spine up towards table, and then roll back down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Beginning to move, rounding the spine, spreading the shoulder blades apart behind you, maybe dipping the pelvis down, shoulder blades together behind you, heart open in front of you. Press through the hands, pull up through the pelvis, hips back towards the heels. Moving with the breath now, inhaling to roll forward, to lift the heart. Exhaling, first hollowing the front of the body, and then finding a restful pose in child's pose. One more time, inhaling. Exhaling. Coming up to table, reaching the right arm up in the sky, breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder, right cheek, temple come down. Option to reach the left arm forward, perhaps even the left foot back. If you'd like, you can find some balance here by floating that left foot up, perhaps even stacking the hip, maybe tucking and rolling out like that. Or maybe you press down through the right hand, down through the left fingers, and then you lift up through the side edge of the foot, stacking the hips, staying more balanced. Muscles engaged. Now, if you do need to tuck and roll out, it's important to allow the knee to bend and come in. That way you can really roll. Good to have an escape plan. Now, allow yourself to come back to hands and knees. Shake the hips right to left. Maybe big circles with the hips. Maybe a big circle with the chest over the mat. And then we'll do the other side. This time, the left arm reaches up, and then you thread the needle. Now we'll do the same thing on this side. Right arm forward, right foot back, perhaps floating, maybe stacking. And if you are stacking, really reach through the heel, reach up through the side of the foot, pull the low belly in. And as you feel ready, coming back all the way to table. Tucking the toes, sitting back towards the heels, opening the heart. Maybe bowing the heart forward now. Inhale, reaching up, and hands down. Step the feet back, plank pose. Lift the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. You know, if you need to, you can bend the knees a lot, and then flip the tailbone up, press into the hands, lengthen the spine, and then just pedal through the heels. Warming up, opening the back of the legs. Maintaining the lift through the spine and the pull up and in through the low belly. Now we're going to do the same thing we did when we were in our table. So think of this as our child's pose, and then think of upward facing dog or cobra as our inhale that we're going to do. So we're going to inhale, we're going Chest lifts up and forward. Open the collarbones. Breathe here. Exhale, lifting up, pressing through the hands, down dog. Allow this to be a roll of the spine. So breathing in fully. Breathing out fully. Moving with your breath. Adding in any other movements that you are needing. That can be really twisting through the hips in one direction and the other. Recognizing, of course, this twist is really happening in the thoracic, but we begin to turn our body with our hips. And that really gives us a nice stretch through the side body. From here, walking the feet towards the hands. Inhale, half lift, and the fingertips can hang. They can come to a block, or they can come to shins. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, and hands down by the side as samastitihi. Inhale, reach high. Side body stretch over to the right, hips to the left. Breathing in, other side. Inhale, reach high, little back bend. Maybe you cactus the arms, maybe both. Neutralize the spine, pull the belly in, and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Plank pose. Option to drop the knees down or keep them high. Shifting forward, lowering down, halfway or all the way. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Now extend the leg long. And then press into the hands, pull back through the heel, lift through the side of the foot. Really feel a good stretch in the entire right side of the body. If you'd like, you can bend. Maybe find your wild thing. Eventually, coming back. 3-leg dog. Setting it down. Inhaling the left leg up. Same thing, other side. Bending the knee, opening the hip, extending the leg long, really pressing through the hands to lengthen, and then pulling back through the heel to stretch. Letting this feel really good. And maybe bending through the knee, weight to the right hand, left arm reaches up and over. Wild thing. Gaze can be down at the hand that's on the floor, or towards the fingers in the air, whatever feels better for your neck. Slowly moving back, 3-leg dog, and set it down. Walk the hands to the back of the mat now. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. And in your fold, go ahead and just pedal out a little bit or walk the hands right to left. Still continuing to wake up the back of the body. Wake up the back muscles. Inhale, half lift. Fingertips reach behind you. Chin is tucked. And fold. Inhale, lift. Now we're going to lift up the heels and sink our butts down a little bit. Chest is still lifted, drinking bird. Inhale, up. Try to stay on the toes. Keep the heels lifted. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Squeeze your bum. Exhale, fold. Now we're going to reach forward and we're going to move as far forward as we can, as few steps as possible with the hands into our plank. Shift forward. Lower down halfway or all the way. Press into the hands, lift the heart, breathe in. Breathe out, lift the hips. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg lifts. First, we're going to do right knee to the right tricep, mountain climber, shoulders over knuckles. Send it back. Knee to nose. Really dome up the back. And then notice if that shin is kind of hanging above the floor. Lift it up. Send it back. Breathe in. Now we're going to do right knee to the left elbow. Crossing beneath us. From here, extend. 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 Drop the foot. Press into the right hand. Lift the left. Rock star. And left hand down. And we're going to slide this leg all the way across to the right side of the mat. And then the left leg back, coming into pigeon pose. Now, if you need some support under you, go ahead and grab your block. Place it under the right thigh or the right glute. And try to keep the chest lifted. Come back to the breath. If you'd like a little quad stretch, you can take a little quad stretch here. Be easy on yourself. Foot comes down. Now, one of my little tips for getting to three-leg dog from pigeon is to tuck the back toe and then to push the knee forward as much as it will naturally rock forward. So notice just about 2 inches. From here, you just step the right leg up and back and set it down. Pedal through the knees. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Mountain climber. Breathe in. Cheetah. Inhale, extend. Panther. Left knee to right elbow. Extend for 1, 2, 3. Extend, drop the foot. Lift the hips, lift the right arm. Right hand down, left knee to the left side of the mat. Right leg extends back. Pigeon pose. Same thing on this side. If you need a block, place it under the thigh or the glute on the left side. You can press into the shin, you can press into the knee, the ankle, whatever you need to lengthen the spine upwards. If you'd like, you can even reach the arms up, reach them back. Do what feels good. If you'd like the little quad stretch on this side, go ahead and take it. Remember, this is our first quadricep stretch, so be easy. I wouldn't go straight into the Ekapada Rajakapotasana first thing. We're still warming up. Softly land the foot, hands down. That little scooch here, just like that. Left leg floats up. Set it down. Now take the feet wide on the mat. Right hand towards the left ankle. And then use some traction, so pull on the left ankle with the right hand. Push into the left hand. Get a twist. Other side. Walk the hands back and fold down. Now if you want a wider fold, you can certainly widen the feet, but let the heart be heavy, and then just grasp with your peace fingers your big toes on each foot. Elbows out wide. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, pull into the toes, heart to the floor. Let the head hang. Elbows wide. Knees can be as bent as you need them to be. We don't want to lock the knees for sure though. If you'd like, right fingers to the left foot, left arm, straight up into the sky. And other side. Hands to center, heel toe the feet back under the hips. Inhale, half lift. And then on that half lift, bend the knees, look forward, reach forward, and see how many steps it takes with the hands to get there. Plank pose. Pausing here, building some heat. Getting nice and strong. Perhaps finding a longer plank, stepping the feet back, stepping the feet back. Maybe walking the hands forward as far as you can. You can even grip onto the end of your mat if that helps. And then pull your belly button away from the floor. Press into the hands, press into the feet. Pull the belly up and in. Feel the heat. Entire body's working. Breathe. Walking the feet in first. Walking the hands back. Good, you did it. From here, shifting forward, lowering down. Chaturanga, or all the way to the belly. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lift the hips. Right leg lifts. Step it all the way forward, moving through that cheetah pose. If you can only get like halfway forward, that's okay. Use your right hand. Help it the rest of the way. From here, left knee down, arms lift. Anjaneyasana. Notice if you need to walk that front foot forward or if the hips need to come up and back a bit. Take care of yourself. Breathing in here. Breathing out to straighten the legs. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Then pivoting towards the left. Left hand down, shoulder stack. Lifting up through the right side body. Coming up to a T. Right hand slides down the right side of the right leg. Left arm up and over. Hands cartwheel to the back of the mat. Toe is tucked, left leg lifts. Step the left foot all the way forward. Right knee down. Inhale, the arms lift. Again, noticing where the front knee is in relation to the ankle. If it's right over it or just behind it, that's perfect. If it's far in front of it, we want to pull it so the knee's back. Reach through the arms, lift through the heart. Maybe a little back bend if you'd like. And on an exhale, begin straightening through the left leg and then bring the right hip a little bit forward for this half split. Walking the hands again, so we're on that left side of the mat. And then from here, right hand in line with the right knee, left arm lifts. Perhaps even arching, reaching forward, opening the left side of the body this time. Weightless in the hand as you begin to use your obliques to pull you up. Arms in a T. Left hand slides down the left leg towards the ankle. Right arm reaches up and over, stretching the right side of the body. Hands to the top of the mat this time. Tuck the toe, lift the leg. And now we're going to step the right foot all the way forward again. But this time we're going to keep the left knee up. If you're on a bit of a tightrope, step that left foot wider, okay? From here, press down to the feet, float the hands, proving you don't need them. Pull the belly in to roll the spine up. And our high crescent lunge now. Arms can reach up. They can cactus. You can interlace behind you and stretch chest open, whatever feels good for you. Just maintaining a nice bend in the front knee and pressure back through the back heel. Now, hands are going to come down towards the floor or your blocks. And what you can do here is bump in the back leg a little so that the front leg can straighten. Now, if you want a super wide position, you can take that, or you can shorten your stance. Traditional pyramid pose, intense hamstring stretch. Pull the right hip back, press the left hip crease forward. Walking the hands to center, wide leg fold. If you need to heel toe a little bit wider, go ahead. Skandasana. Bending the right knee, straightening the left leg, stretching the inside of the left leg. And other side. One more time, each direction. Over to the left. Now walk the hands all the way to the back of the mat. Left foot all the way up and back. Three-leg dog. Step the left foot forward. Widening again with the right foot if you need. Floating the hands, belly in, chest up. You got it. Arms reach high, breathe in. Breathe out, sink a little bit more. Heavy pelvis towards the earth. Nice buoyant hips. The knees supporting us, the feet supporting us. Back bend here, cactus the arms, whatever it is that you need. Pull the belly in, stay strong. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands come down, you straighten through the front leg. Again, keeping this really wide stance, or shortening if you'd like for your pyramid pose. That's a little more traditional. Belly's drawn in. This time the left hip back, the right hip crease forward. So notice if you're opening a bit, or if you're really pulling it forward, you're gonna feel it behind your left leg. Hands walk again over to the side of the mat, heel toeing a little bit wider this time. Maybe coming a little bit deeper into your fold. Now this is first opportunity for an inversion. If Shirshasana is in your practice, I'm going to walk you through that. If it's not in your practice, I'm going to walk you through some drills for it. So maybe one day it will be. Touching elbows, elbows down. Interlace the fingers, crown of the head to the floor. From here, lift up the heels, press into the forearms. Feel the shoulders work. And lower. And rock. And lower. Rock. Now when you're on your tippy toes, you might be able to float the feet up. You're pressing down into the earth. And once you're up, you can do whatever you like with the legs. Maybe soles of the feet together, knees wide. Maybe begin to twist or tick-tock. Whatever you'd like to do. Maybe you want to just be a nice pencil. When you're ready, floating down slowly with control. Inhale, half lift. This time Skandasana over to the left. If you like, hands come to heart. Now, the first time we did it on the other side, we kind of low crawled with the hands. If you want a little more work for the legs, just press down through the legs to come all the way up through the body. And down. And up. And down. Trying to find your balance here. If you like, even reaching out, finding a mudra. And as you're ready, all the way up, all the way down. Hands come to the top of the mat. And this time we're going to step the right foot back to a plank and vinyasa. Shift forward, lower down, lift the heart, lift the hips. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step it forward on the outside of the right hand. Knee comes down, lizard lunge. Hands can be to the floor, a block, or you can even come down to forearms. Now, wherever you are, whatever's supporting you, I want you to be able to have your right arm or right hand down, supporting your weight. And reach the left arm, left hand all the way forward. So again, it can look something like this. And the block can be on the inside or the outside. It doesn't matter for this. So you're reaching here. You're reaching here. Or you're reaching here. Now left hand down. Right arm up in the air. And then we're going to reach to the back of the room, bend the knee, a little deeper quadricep stretch here. So go ahead and really pull the knee towards the glute. If you need to, you can stick your butt back towards your foot and tap, and then try and keep the connection as you lean your pelvis down towards the earth. You'll feel a stretch there for sure. You can either keep the heel hugging in using your muscles or let it land, your choice. Just open up the right hip a little bit. chest rotating skyward. And the hand comes down and we straighten the front leg. Walking the hands forward, tucking the back toe, lifting the knee. Now we're gonna hug the right knee towards the right tricep. And we're gonna float that heel in towards the rib cage, puff up the back, and our mountain climber. We've been here before. Send it back. Now you can keep this leg lifted for our vinyasa, or you can land it, find a more traditional plank first. If you're doing this one leg, you're just gonna rock forward, lower down. Breathe in to lift the heart. Breathe out to lift the hips. And then find down dog. Pedal through the feet. Left leg lifts. We step it all the way forward to the outside of the left hand. Knee comes down. Lizard lunge. Again, wherever you'd like to be, and this side might be different. That's okay. Getting some external rotation now of the left femur so that knee can open a bit. We're spiraling up towards the sky. And wherever you are, whatever the position of your arms or your hands are, just let the left hand stay where it is, and this time the right reaches forward. Right hand lands, left arm up in the sky. And then back towards your feet. Bend the back knee, grab the foot. Again, we're going deep into this quad stretch, so butt back, tap the heel to the glute, and then keep the connection, lean the pelvis forward. Soften the right elbow if you need to. Keeping the hold here, like really pulling in, tightening the muscles if you like, or landing the foot. Left hand, left knee. Heart rotating up. Hands down. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, hug the left knee into the tricep, dome the back, tuck the heel, mountain climber. Send it back, three-leg dog. Rock it forward, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the foot. Knees down, toes towards each other, walk the knees wide. Walk them wide, 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 frog pose. If you'd like, the heels can separate. You can make a pillow for your head, or you can cactus the arms and just turn the head in one direction. Turn your head in the other direction. Begin to straighten the legs behind you. Bring the knees together. Reach the arms forward. Now a super fancy yogi transition. Roll onto the back. And then hug the knees towards the chest. You can keep really squeezing them in, or find more of an uppanasana with straight arms. A little bit of traction pulling the arms away from the shoulders, but the shoulders are heavy towards the ground. Maybe the right leg stretches up, maybe the left. Just deciding what you really need right now. Is it more hamstring love? Is it a twist? I think it's a twist. Let's bring the legs together. Then we're going to drop the knees towards the right. If you'd like to make this more of a workout, you can go a little bit faster and use your obliques to pull your knees back up. So over to the left now for a couple seconds, maybe 2 breaths. And then back up to center. And we'll just do 1 breath. So letting them fall, exhaling the knees up, inhaling, knees fall to the left. the shavasana. Really scanning, sensing, deciding what it is, if anything, that the body's needing. It could be a wheel. This practice was to give some energy, so a wheel can be very helpful for that. Maybe you just want to rest here with eyes open, taking in everything that you're seeing and hearing, allowing you to find connection with the moment, with your practice, without really getting into a deep, peaceful, sleepy state. And this can be your shavasana, or maybe you'd like something a little more traditional. If that's the case, you can get yourself situated for that. You can use any props that you like to use. You can allow your body to lay comfortably on your mat. And then you can begin to close your eyes. Now, this video does not include shavasana, so guide yourself to a restful state. You can put on some soft music and just enjoy the sensation of rest, of the body having just worked hard, of moving a lot of prana in and out, of really getting circulation going by using twists and all of our supporting muscles. It really helped wake up and invigorate the body. So if that's where you want to keep going, that forward momentum with energy, go ahead and maybe forego a traditional shavasana and just rest with eyes open. Maybe massage your hands, roll through the wrists or the feet. Otherwise, go ahead and take a traditional shavasana. I would like to thank you so much for joining me. I will be posting hopefully a lot more videos coming up soon, so be on the lookout for those. Otherwise, I wish you nothing but peace. Shanti.